What? Hey guys, welcome to Story Time. Let me say hello to everybody. Hey PT, hey Give and Go, hey Kay, hey Lakeisha, hey Miss Chevy, hey Ryan, hey Reese, hey Passion Fruit, hey Roxana, hey Dark Skin Kid, and hey Tay Tay. Yes. Welcome to Haunted but True Story Time. I'm your host, your favorite Auntie China Dolls. If you are new to my page, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell button. So when I go live or drop a video, you'll be in the loop when it happens. Okay. So that subscribe button is right below this video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Yes. Thank you so much for joining me. We are going to have a great night. Happy Friday to everybody. Tonight's story time, according to the polls, mermaids won. Mermaids won the story time according to the poll. So y'all get a mermaid story tonight. Okay. So I just want to let y'all know all of that. Thank you so much, Tay Tay. Let me go ahead and pin that. Okay. So y'all get a mermaid story tonight. Creepy but true, y'all. Like, crazy part about it is when I seen that mermaids was finna win, I had to go into my emails and stuff to see if I could locate one. Y'all, I found one, and I'm so sad that I found it like today. I wish I would have found it last year because you'll see. But let's see. Hey Donna. Hey Lee girl. Hey Chris Campbell. Hi. Now, don't forget to thumbs up the live. Thumbs up the live. Yes. Thumbs up the live. We're about to get ready to story time in just a minute. I'm waiting on everybody to come in so they can do what they got to do. Use bathroom, get your snacks, your cakes, your pies, your creepy partner to hold hands with when you get kind of creeped out. I'm giving y'all time to get all that so we can get ready to start this story time, okay? There is a goal for tonight if you guys want an extra story time tonight. Yes. The goal is at the top. All y'all got to do is meet the goal. You meet the goal, I get y'all an extra story time tonight if that's what y'all want, okay? Now, letting y'all know how y'all can be a part of the family and how you can be a part of these scary story times, okay? Now, there are 3 ways you can be included in story time. Now, the first way you can be included in story time is by joining the family. Now, that's a membership, but don't worry, before you get to hollering and hooping and about your bills and all that, but look, it ain't nothing but $1.99 for the smallest package I have. It's very baller budgetable. Very baller budgetable. Okay. So that is one way that you can be included in story time. Now, the second way to be included in story time is any tip over $10 will automatically get you put in story time. And that tip can come through YouTube. It can come through Cash App. That information is pinned at the top. However, whichever you send it, you'll be included in story time. Okay. And the last and final way to be included in story time is by becoming the biggest tipper. Okay, biggest tipper starts at $35, and whoever comes over that will be in a month worth of story times. I can guarantee you'll be in a month worth of story times. I can't guarantee that I ain't gonna live in all long, but I can guarantee you will be in a month worth of Scouts Honor. I promise you will. Okay. Another thing, let's see. I think I had some announcements. Oh, yeah, like I told y'all, the shop is open. I'm adding new designs in the shop every day. So please feel free to look into the shop, browse, see anything you like. You know what I'm saying? Get with it, okay? Happy Father's Day to the soon to be, fathers that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? That Father Day. Happy Father's Day to y'all, because I ain't gonna see y'all on Sunday. So I hope y'all children and wives and girlfriends and mistresses and whores, I hope they all get y'all something big, you know what I'm saying, for Father's Day. I really do. Okay. Let me see. Hey, Laquita. Hey, Carlton. All right, guys. If you guys are ready for story time, I'm going to need them thumbs. I need a thumb in the chat and a thumbs up of the live to let me know you are ready for the story time. Let me get them thumbs. Come on, guys. I don't want to hold y'all all night. I want to give y'all these stories. So give me the thumbs. Thumbs up on the live, thumbs up on the chat so we can go ahead and get this story started. while y'all do that, we are having our story time tonight about mermaids. And our 4 people that are going to be included in tonight's story time is yours truly, which is here. Hey, girl. Laquita, which is also here. Thank you, Lee girl. Yes, your beautiful auntie, bitch. I tried. Thank you, Lee girl. I greatly appreciate it. Miss Chevy will also be in story time and give and go. So yes, all you ladies, are you ladies here? Are you ladies here? Hey, thank you, Danielle. Danielle will be included in story time. She back, y'all, like boom. That's what I'm talking about, Danielle. Hi, bitch. Miss you. Glad you're back. All right, guys. The name of this story is called The Horror Aboard the Salt Honey. That's the name of it, the Salt Honey. Okay, reality, I'm in and out, fam. Just popping in to say hello, fam. So, hello, family. Love y'all. Love you too. Happy birthday, Gemini. Do it big. Don't drink. Don't drink. Do it big. Don't drink. Just go out to eat for your birthday and turn up, okay? Thank you, Reese. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all tell y'all cousin Gemini happy birthday. It ain't that hard. Tell her happy birthday in the chat, guys, okay? All right. We about to start this story and like to hear here it goes. Like I said, I wish I would have paid attention to this story like last year, but anyway. So yeah, you don't drink no more. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about, girl. I'm so proud of you, girl. Okay, so her letter basically started off like this. Today's date is June 7th, 2024. And I hope you read this letter ASAP, because if not, I will probably be gone when you do. That's why I said I wish I would have seen this sooner. But here we go. My name is Laquita, and I have lost the most important person in my life less than a month after what happened to us. I know this is going to sound made up, but trust me, I wish it was, and my life can go back to being normal, but it can't. So you can believe me or not at this point. Thank you, Laquita. Yeah, I see y'all trying to get that goal in. I see y'all trying to get that goal in. Y'all are 4 in. Moderators, make sure you write down Danny's name. Danny is the 4th one. She was over on Cash App, so make sure you put down Danny's name. Hey, Kawan, you back, baby? I thought last time I told a story, your ass turned into a bacon bag. You just stopped fucking with me after that. I was like, damn, that's how you gonna do me? He wanted to be in story time. It ain't my fault. He got his fucking back turned into bacon bits at Lake Lanier. But I mean, I'm glad to see you back. Love you. Love your nephew. Okay. So she basically said we could believe this shit or not, but this is what happened to her. So this all started May 12th of 2024, Mother's Day. So her mother, yours truly, remember that. This is Laquita telling the story. So Laquita's mother, yours truly, and her middle school best friend that she's known forever since middle school, Miss Chevy, and her daughter Give and Go. So on Mother's Day, they hung out together. You know, for Mother's Day, they went out and got their nails done. Just did like a lot of Mother's Day stuff. Now, towards the end of the night, you know, Give and Go had already reached out to Laquita, and Laquita told her, "Thank you, Kenya. That's 5, guys. We up to 5 people. 5. The goal is at 5 now. I love you too, Quan." So Give and Go had already reached out to Laquita, and she was like, "Look, so I know your mama got this boat, and I think we should take them out on a boat, you know, like to end Mother's Day with a bang." So that's what they decided to do. So towards the end of the evening, you know, the sun is about to go down. They went over to the yacht. The Salt Honey is the yacht name, okay? So, of course, Mom was like, what is going on? Why are we here? And Laquita Give and Go was telling Miss Chevy and yours truly, like, look, we want to do something nice for y'all for Mother's Day. So we reached out to the crew, and we decided we was going to give y'all dinner, you know, on the boat as we cruise out, you know, to see the sunset. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Oh, y'all are so sweet, Miss Chevy. Yours truly was like, oh my God, y'all are so sweet. So they drive out there to the boat and they get on the boat. Now, when they get on the boat, it's Miss Chevy. Remember now, it's Miss Chevy, Laquita, yours truly, and Give and Go. Now, besides them 4, it was the captain, a deckhand, 2 attendants, and a chef. Okay? So that's how many people is on this yacht at this time. Okay? So they get onto the yacht and they take off into the water. Sun is setting, the sky is orange, the water is still and calm. It looks like they are floating on fucking glass. The sea is so calm. So they decide, they eat and everything and pop a bottle of champagne. They got their little music on. Hey, Eric, I see you both. Okay, that's fine. Just cashed out. Okay, dark skin Ken. So make sure y'all put down dark skin Ken. That was the person who gave the cash out, but she said she was donating so somebody else can take her turn in story time. So we will figure out who will be your character in story time before I get our story time tonight. Okay. So they get out into the water and, they decide to turn the music on, start dancing, having them a good time out on the ocean and everything. Now, as they're out there having them a good time, suddenly Miss Chevy noticed, damn, it got hot all of a sudden, like it was humid, like it was about to rain, but the sun was out, like that humid, sticky summer smell, feel. She was like, damn, it got hot all of a sudden. Now, of course, Give and Go and Laquita like, that's because y'all drinking. That's why it's so hot. We not hot. But a couple minutes go by and all of a sudden Give and Go and Laquita was like, wait a minute, it is hot. You know what I'm saying? Yours truly is like, why is the boat is the boat slowing down? Am I tripping? So everybody look around and they notice that the boat is actually like slowing down. Laquita like, mama, look at the water. They look at the water and the water is like thick and black like oil. Like oil, basically, in the fucking water. It don't ocean water no more. It looks like oil is in the fucking water. So yours truly is like, what is going on? Because the boat is slowing down. They did notice that the boat is slowing down. So she screams out for the captain, hey, turn the boat around. We need to get out of here. While she's saying that, the boat comes to a halt, throws everybody forward. They all hit the floor. When they getting up, the captain and the crew is running to the front of the boat where they at. Like, the captain, like, I don't know what's going on. Everything blacked out. I tried to read. We are out of radio range. Like, I can't do nothing. He like, I don't even know why the boat stopped. We didn't hit nothing. I didn't see nothing. And while he's, trying to tell them, what's going on, suddenly they see something come. They hear something come above the boat on the port side, like slaps the boat, like something wet. And everybody look over. And when they look over, whatever the fuck it is, ain't even got a shape, really. It looks like a snake. It's slithering. It's fucking pale, like the color of a fish belly. And it is just like coming up this port side and it's dragging something behind it. And everybody is looking at this shit like, what is this? Motherfuckers start screaming and hollering. People start running to the back of the boat trying to get away from this shit. The girls are just like standing there huddled together. They don't know what the hell to do. They looking at this shit like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? And suddenly they hear screams coming from the back of the boat. So the captain, he ran back there. They never saw that motherfucker again. They heard him scream and a couple other people scream. So at this point, they are scared as hell. All of a sudden, a floodlight on the boat come on. It shines onto like the head mermaid bitch in charge, you might as well say. You know what I'm saying? They hear like what sounds like music, but it's not music. It sounds like bones cracking underwater, but it had like a rhythm to it. Like it sounded like music to them at first, but when they like really listened to it, it sounded like bones cracking underwater in a rhythm. And everybody's like, what the fuck is that thing? All them zoom, like eyes lock onto this shit, and they see this huge snake-looking thing. Creature is what she said in the letter. Snake-looking creature. They said the creature eyes was abnormally big and black as shit. Black as fuck. The hands were webbed, but where the nails should be was like hooks in the fucking hand part of it. So when they see this shit, instantly they take the fuck off. They run. They haul ass down the side of the yacht and run. As they are running, one of these motherfucking things is like crawling on the ceiling, like chasing them, but on the fucking ceiling like a bug, chasing them. And they are screaming and everything. They run into like the driver's section of the fucking boat, and they look up and they see this shit like over them. And this shit has hair that is moving around in his fucking head like eagles. This really big fucking smile on his face. The jaw is hanging open. This motherfucker got glass dagger shaped teeth, rows of them, not one, rows of them motherfuckers. And this shit is just smiling at them. And this shit scares the fuck out of Laquita and them so bad that Miss Chevy sees a flare gun on the side. So she grabs the flare gun and she shoots up at this motherfucker and shoot it in the mouth. That shit didn't die. That shit smiled bigger. And then she like took this breath in, and they noticed on the inside of this shit's like chest and like human faces was like stretched across the ribs of the chest, like fucking trophies. They saw that shit. Oh no, it's time to fucking go. They haul ass, they run as fast as they can. They get to the fucking engine room. Now, it's Laquita, Miss Chevy, yours truly, and Give and Go. They are hauling ass down this runway trying to get to the engine room. They get to the engine room because they know that's the middle of the fucking room. They know they ain't nothing getting in there, so we just got to get our asses in there first. They are hauling ass. They got a trail of motherfuckers behind them that ain't already died. So I'm thinking maybe the chef and maybe one of the attendants, they are running behind them. So all of them are running for the fucking engine room. And this shit, these fucking mermaids are chasing them through this damn yacht. Why when they get into the fucking engine room, Laquita goes in first, then Give and Go, then Miss Chevy. And why the fuck do yours truly go in and close the door behind her, leaving the chef and the attendant on the fucking outside of the door? Close the fucking door on their ass. I guess they was moving too slow. They wasn't ran fast enough. Close the door on them. And you can hear them screaming and begging and pleading for them to open the door. But nope, we're not doing that. That ain't what we fucking doing. Like, devil is a lie. I ain't down with y'all. You can hear these people screaming, banging. Suddenly, you hear like loud thuds, huss, you know, kind of like motherfuckers are being slammed against walls, snatched up, thrown around. These folks are screaming. All of them are in there with their ears covered, like trying to like tone this shit out. But you can hear these folks screaming, and then suddenly you hear gurgling. Like motherfuckers are gurgling on their blood right at the door. They hear all of this. Could have just opened the door and snatched these people in, but they was like, no, we're not doing that shit. It's Mother's Day and we saving our own asses. So they can hear gurgling and all that shit. And then they didn't hear nothing but silence. They looked around the engine room and noticed there was seawater coming into the fucking engine room, like coming down the walls of the engine room. Like, oh shit, we are going to suffocate or die, like in this fucking engine room. So they just sits in there. That's when yours truly figured out, like, why they ain't came in here yet. Like, why the mermaids ain't just came in here. So she put two and two together and figured out the noise from the engine room is what's stopping them from coming in there. So they made sure they kept that goddamn engine roaring, blaring like they was at the club to keep that shit away from them. This goes on for they don't know how long. They eventually doze off in the fucking engine room. They wake up. Everybody wake everybody up. Miss Chevy goes to the door. She put her ear to the door. She don't hear shit. She tell Laquita and them, y'all get your stuff together. We might have to run. Like, I don't know what the hell gonna happen when I open this door. Yours truly, like, let me go first. You know what I'm saying? So she goes to the door and she put her ear to the door. She don't hear shit. So she opens the door a little bit. She creaks it and looks out and she realizes it's daytime. Like the sun is out. It's shining on the damn boat. And she's like, it's daytime, y'all. So Miss Chevy tells Give and Go and Laquita, like, hold hands, y'all. Like, we don't know what the hell is going on out here. So just hold hands. So she opens up the door a little wider and they step out and it's blood all over the fucking yacht. Like, it's blood everywhere. Ceilings, floor, you name it, it's there. So they come out and they look around. They don't see no bodies of the people from the fucking boat. Like, all of them are gone. It's just blood everywhere on this fucking boat. So when they come out, they realize like they're in like regular water. The water ain't black like oil no more. It's like regular water. So yours truly runs in and grabs the radio, and thank God they are in range of radios. So they call out for help. And now the police and, you know, boat rescue, all these motherfuckers come out here to, you know, get them and check on them and everything. And they get them off the boat and they keep them at the police station for like 6 hours questioning them. What the fuck happened to the chef, the captain, the deckhand, the two attendants? What happened to all them people? Why all that blood on the boat? What happened to y'all? What was going on? When did all this happen? They had thousands of fucking questions and nobody was allowed to leave until they had clarity on what the hell was going on. Nobody believed the bullshit that they were saying. They always looked at it as suspects. Like they just basically set this whole thing up to go out here to kill these random fucking people Had these people work for the mama, for yours truly now for years. But that was the master plan, I guess, according to the police. So, the police let yours truly and Laquita go maybe a few hours before they let Miss Chevy and Giving Gold go. So they all, go their separate ways at separate times because they got let go at different times. So they go home or whatever, and everybody's like floored, throw the fuck off, scared to death, about what happened. But yours truly told Laquita, don't worry about it. We're not even gonna bring this shit up no more. We ain't gonna speak about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, cool. So they didn't speak about it no more. 3 days go by. 3 whole days go by. And they are in the living room sitting down watching TV trying to get life back to normal. When a news break come on. And they say how they found a body over by the pier that was in a crab trap. They identified the body by fingerprints alone because there was no face. According to the news, it looked like the face had either been pulled or sucked off, but there was no face on this body. According to the fingerprints, it was Miss Chevy. When yours truly and Laquita hears this, it's like, what the fuck? Huh? Are you serious? Like, are y'all for real? Like, she couldn't believe it. And the news was saying how her daughter, Giving Gold, was last seen going to school that morning, but she never made it to school. The fuck? So, of course, yours truly is concerned. Where's Giving Gold? Like, this is crazy. That's my best friend's daughter. You just told my best friend is dead. Like, she's trying to figure out what the hell is going on. It's weird. It's not making no sense. Her face was pulled off or sucked off. Who the fuck would do that to some random woman? And then she was caught in a fucking crab trap on the pier. How did she get in the water? There were thousands of questions, but none of it made any sense to yours truly at all. She like, that's not, my best friend ain't like that. She wouldn't just go to the pier. Like, she can't even swim. She wouldn't even be around. Like, none of the shit made sense to her. She was taking it really hard. And they had no information about where Giving Gold was. All they know was kids said they saw her walking to school that morning. She was walking abnormally fast and she looked scared, but she never made it to school. So the police decided they was going to go to the house because there was a lake in the back of Miss Chevy and Giving Gold's house. So they figured we'll drain the lake. Maybe she fell in the lake and drowned. So they decided to drain the lake. They drained the lake completely dry. All the water out the lake. There was no Giving Gold at the bottom of the lake. Weird thing about it was Miss Chevy's name was written out in fish bones in the muddy bottom of that lake. Miss Chevy's name. Spelled out in fish bones at the very bottom of that lake. But no signs of Giving Gold. No signs of Giving Gold. So at this point, yours truly is taking it hard. Her best friend, is dead. She don't know where the daughter is. The daughter's missing. She's scared because, and yours truly had, this all got something to do with Mother's Day. It all got something to do with that night. We locked ourselves in there. We got away from that shit and they coming back to get us. She kept telling Laquita that the mermaids are coming. They coming to get us. And Laquita like, Mama, stop. We said we weren't going to talk about that no more. Like, stop. That's not what's going on. Like, we don't know what was going on in Miss Chevy's life. We don't know. Giving Gold could probably be with her dad. Like, we don't know what's going on. Like, stop assuming, that's what it is. Like, it's not. So Mom was pissed and she was just like, you know what? I'm going upstairs. I'm taking me a bath. This is a lot to deal with. Fine. Laquita said fine. And she continued to watch TV. Yours truly goes upstairs, run her bath water. She gets in the tub. She closed the door. While Laquita's watching TV, she suddenly hears her mom, yours truly, screaming upstairs in the bathroom. So she screams out, Mom, are you okay? But her mom, the scream that she's screaming, it's not something scared me scream. This is come help me, something's going on. You can hear it in her voice. At that point, Laquita jumped up and she rushed to the bathroom. She heard her mama screaming at the top of her lungs up until the time she got to the bathroom door. When she got to the bathroom door, it was like the scream just cut off, as if somebody just turned the TV off that was screaming. It just cut off. It didn't die down. It didn't silence out. It just cut off. So Laquita's like, Mom, Mom, and she's trying to get in the door, but the door is locked. Mom. Yours truly ain't responding. Laquita taking it upon herself to bust the damn door down. She bust the door down. Boom! When she busts the door down, yours truly is gone. There's no windows in this bathroom. The only way she could have left, she'd have had to come past Laquita at that damn door, and she didn't. But she's gone. Her water is swishing around in the fucking tub. Her phone is in the sink, and it's playing music of the bone snapping underwater shit that they heard on the yacht Mother's Day. Her phone was in the sink playing that sound. She could smell the salt in the water. Like, this is salt water in the tub. Like, how the fuck did salt water get in the tub? There were no footprints. There were no handprints. There was no broken glass, no broken mirrors. She was just gone. Just gone. No signs of her. Okay? She reports her mom missing. And now the police is looking at her like, So we was looking at all of y'all as being people that had something to do with killing the whole crew on that boat. But now one of y'all are dead and two of y'all are missing, and you the only one standing here. So instantly she became the top suspect on the murders of the crew from the yacht, the murder of Miss Chevy, and the missing disappearance of her mama and Give and Go. They are now looking at her as the number one suspect. A 19-year-old girl. They are looking at her as the number one suspect. She killed 5 people on the goddamn boat. Thank you, Janelle. Janelle is now in there. So that's 1, 2, 3. How many was over here? Let me know, moderators. It's 3 on Cash Out. Let me know what the total is now. So they are looking at her as number one suspect. She had something to do with this shit. All these people are dead or either missing. She had something to do with this shit. So they were looking at her. But in her letter, she states, I don't know why they looking at me. She said, if they knew what I was going through, they wouldn't be looking at me like that. She said, according to the way things have been going and the patterns that have been going on, it seemed like death or missing is prominent and within 2 or 3 days of each other, basically. So she's saying that Miss Chevy Dot was found dead that day, but she don't know for sure when she was killed. They didn't say all that on the news, but she was found dead that day. And then her daughter went missing that day. So she don't know if it was like a 3x3 or 2x2. All she know is first it happened to Miss Chevy, then the disappearance of Give and Go, and 2 days after that, her mom goes missing out of a closed, locked bathroom tub. So in her head, she's like, I have like 2 to 3 days left, and I don't know what to do. So she wrote me that letter, June 7th of 2024. And that's why she was saying that if I didn't read the letter ASAP to try to help her, then she may be gone by the time I do read this letter. And nobody had asked for a mermaid letter in forever. So I never looked for a mermaid letter until I seen Mermaid this letter. And I come across this letter. So after I come across this letter, the first thing come to mind is, I hope this ain't nothing happened to her. You know what I'm saying? I really hope ain't nothing happened to her. So I reach out to the email that she sent the letter through. And, I was hoping to hear something back. Approximately 15 minutes before going live on Storytime, this young lady hit me back with her phone number so I could talk to her. And I did. I called and I spoke with her. And she was just like... She was just like, I'm assuming you just now seen my letter. And I felt so bad, y'all. Like, I felt so bad. Because it's like, yeah, I'm just now seeing your letter. Like, I felt so bad because but she's okay. She's okay. She told me, I can give an update to you guys on what happened. So this is me giving you guys the update so you don't have to wonder what happened to Laquita, because she was the last one out the group. So here we go. Laquita said, this is Laquita's update. Laquita says she thinks because her mom went and got in the tub and she didn't stop it from, I guess, taking her mom, that she feels like they are stalking her. She felt like they were stalking her at all times. Everywhere she went, she could watch her face and look into the pipe of the sink and see an eyeball looking back up at her. And this went on for like a couple of days. But I wasn't the only person she reached out to for help, thank goodness. Because, like I said, we just now reading this letter. She sent this last year. So I wasn't the only person that she reached out to for help. She reached out to several people for help. And luckily, she found a woman that told her how to get rid of these mermaids that were stalking her. Apparently, this lady is from the islands. She's dealt with mermaids before, and she had a way to get rid of them. So this is what she told Laquita to do. She told Laquita to get a hot blade. I'm not gonna give y'all all the ingredients, but she told Laquita to get a hot blade and to burn it as hot as she could stand it. She told Laquita, take that hot blade and burn her left arm to the white, like to the flesh, like not just a simple 1-2 degree burn, no, to the flesh. She had to burn it open on her right arm, right? So she burns it open, and the lady told her to put spoiled sea moss. Let me make sure I get the ingredients right. She told her to get spoiled sea moss, dead jellyfish brine, and charcoal, and mash it together to like make a paste. And she is to rub that into that open flesh burn on her fucking arm. She is to rub it in that and to wash her body in that shit every day. Because apparently, when you encounter mermaids, they're like dogs. They have your scent, so they can smell you. Anytime you get close to water, if you take your ass to Lake Lanier and they in Lake Lanier, they can smell you. So the only way to stop them from stalking you, you pretty much have to cut off your scent. So that's what she did. She burned her arm. She put all this nasty shit in her arm, which gave her a horrible infection, brought her damn near close to dying. At one point, she did die. They lost her ass for like a couple minutes. She did die. It was a horrible infection to break out. She putting this shit in her hair to get the scent of herself out of her hair. Her hair was falling out like a cancer patient, like in globs. Her hair was falling out like really, really bad. So she lost all of her hair with that shit, but the doctors were able to save her. And they told her, don't do it again. Don't put that shit inside her body. So she only had to burn herself and put it inside, like in her flesh that one time. The rest of the time, she just had to like lather up with like lotion with that shit. You know what I'm saying? To keep her scent from being smelled by these fucking things. So after they brought her back from the brink of death, cleared the infection up and all that. Thank you, RKM. I think that's reality. Reality, is that you? I think RKM is reality. I'm not sure. Let me know who RKM is, because all these people that sending these tips are going to be in story time. So I do need names for you guys. So she didn't have to put it inside her body like that no more, like for us burning herself and shit. But she did have to keep lathering herself up with this shit every day. Otherwise, her smell would come back and they would start to stalk her again. And possibly she would come next. So she said that's what the lady told her to do. She did that. And she said she hasn't been stalked by them ever since she started doing. Well, ever since she started doing it, but they really stopped stalking her after she died and came back. Like, she don't deal with it no more. I know this shit, the mixture of that shit, she said it was rank. Like, rank. So basically, she's been working from home for like years because she can't go out with the way that shit smells. She can't like really go out, you know what I'm saying? Because she's afraid people are gonna judge her, talk shit about the way she smell, not knowing that's what's keeping her alive, you know what I'm saying? So she works from home. She does have a husband. Husband does know what happened with her and everything that happened with her mom and all them that night. He believed her, but it took a lot for him to believe her. She said basically she had to let her scent come back. She stopped putting the shit that the little paste that the lady told her to put on. She said she stopped putting it on just to prove to her husband, because he thought she was lying. So just to prove to her husband that was then her boyfriend, in order to prove to him that she wasn't lying, she stopped wearing the little paste that the lady, told her to wear. She stopped wearing it for like 3 or 4 days. And maybe like 3 or 4 days of her not wearing it, he came over to see her and he could smell seawater in her house, like really, really thick. He went into like her rooms. Her rooms had like her bedrooms. It was like seawater coming down the walls in her bedroom, in her bathroom. And he just like, did a pipe burst or something? And she like, no, like they coming. Like those are signs that they coming. They coming for me. Like you didn't believe me. So I have to show you like this is serious. And he like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that night she was like, you know, since you got me doing all this, can you stay the night with me? And he was like, yeah, of course I'll stay the night with you. You know what I'm saying? And he got in the bed with her. And of course he want to go in. Oh, I love the way you smell. I love your scent. You should stop wearing that shit. Ain't nothing going on. See, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing happening. Okay. That morning, he woke up to her screaming. Mm-hmm. He jumps up. She ain't even in the bed no more. He runs to see where she is. She's in the bathtub. Mind you, she's still in her pajamas. She didn't run no bath water. He didn't hear no bath water run. She was in a tub full of salt water, screaming her fucking head off. Like her nails was broken and bloody from her grabbing and trying to hold on to everything she could possibly fucking hold on to. He runs in, he grabs her out of the water, snatches her up. He looks at her. She like, look. She had like burnt handprints, like her skin had been burned around her ankles, around her waist. He looks into the tub. There were scales, like big ass fish scales in the tub water, like maybe 8 or 9 of them motherfuckers. And he picked one up and he like dropped it. He was like, it felt like fish, like a fucking fish scale. And she was just like crying and like telling him, like, I told you I wasn't lying. I told you this is for real. They're going to kill me. They're going to kill me. And ever since she showed him that, he feel like it's his number one duty to protect her. So he hasn't left her since. He's been by her side ever since. He helped her put that ratchet, stinking shit on her body every day because he know that shit is real. So she has been living, she moved from where she, you know, all this shit encountered. She moved away to like to like Nevada somewhere, like where there's no water, basically no lakes around. So she moved to like a desert type town, you know what I'm saying, to move away from that shit. And she continuously wears this rank smelling paste shit to keep him away, because to this day she still feels like if she don't, they are gonna come get her ass. So she's still surviving, but she has to wear that spoiled shit every day if she want to live. So she works from home. She's an indoor person. She don't really go out. Hubby do everything. He has no problem with doing it. He do everything. He know how she feels. She's self-conscious about the smell of that shit, but he knows that shit is there to keep her alive. So if she want dinner, you know, she want to go out for dinner, he may go out for dinner at home. He's a very sweet man, and he believes everything that she is going through, and he feels like he's her fucking knight in shining armor. He talks like, God put me here to keep you safe. God brought me into your life. Like, that's how he talks about her. So he feels like he was put in her life for a purpose. And before she go down, they're going to have to take his ass with her. So I'm very happy to report she is still alive. She's wearing that stinking shit, but she has a man that loves her and that is willing to go down with the ship. Okay? So, yeah. That was, you guys, creepy but true mermaid story of the night. Moderators, how many did we get? Okay, so you got 6. You got 6. I have, let me see. Moderators, I just want to be sure. Let me know. I want to get it right because y'all might have another story coming in. Let me see.